Good morning, everybody. In the previous day, I revised chapter 7, literature, and today I revised chapter 8, the poem, The Beggar Maid. Who was the composer of this poem? Who composed this poem? Now, Lord Tennyson, the poet. And the poet has compared the beggar maids. Beggar maid means that is beggar. He is not a man, he is a woman. Omens. The poet has compared the beggar maid's beauty to the moon. Here are some comparisons, but they got jumbled. But in this poem, I have already learnt, and now I again repeat it. Her arms across her base she laid, across her base her arms. She was more fair than words can say. He said the words that he was more beautiful than the words which he see. Barefooted came the beggar maid before the King Cophetua. The King Cophetua, in front of him, he appeared in front of him with barefooted. That is, he had no slippers in his feet, or in her feet. Okay. Next para, in robe and crown, the king stepped down, to meet and greet her on her way. It is no wonder, said the lords, she is more beautiful than the day. The king Cophetua came before him, and in robe and crown, he had a crown in his head, and he was the majestic dress, and he came forward to meet and greet her on her way. That is, he appeared before the beggar maid. In this picture, you have to see, that is, he appeared before the beggar maid. And then his lords remarked that it's no wonder she is more beautiful than the day. That is, here the beggar maid is compared to the day, and in the first stanza he compared to the words, inner words. Okay, first stanza, the beggar maid was compared. That is, he said the words, she was more beautiful than the words he said. Okay, second stanza, he was more beautiful than the day. The day was very shiny and beautiful, but in spite of that, the beggar maid was more beautiful than the day. Okay. Third stanza. As shines the moon in clouded sky, she in her poor attire was seen. One praised her ankles, one her eyes, one her dark hair, and lovesome mind. Lovesome mind means lovesome, lovely. Mind means appearance. That is, the moon shines in the sky. It is very beautiful. But in the clouded sky, if the moon was shine behind the clouds, it is more beautiful to look at. But see, in his attire, his dress was very poor, but he was more beautiful than the moon. One praised her ankles, someone praised her ankles, someone surprised to see her ankles, and she praised her ankles, someone her eyes. But one had dark hair, and someone praised her dark hair and lovely appearance. She was more beautiful. So sweet a face, such angel grace, in all that land had never been. She has angelic grace, angelic beauty. So sweet. His face was very beautiful, very sweet. Cophetua swore a royal oath, and Cophetua had seen, Cophetua the king had seen everything in his eye. Total, he was praised by his total beauty. And then he swore means he promised royal oath, that is, he promised that he made the beggar maid his queen. That is, this beggar maid shall be my queen. This is her oath. This is his oath, his sword. He promised to the king that he made this beggar maid his queen. Okay, this is the poem. You must read the word meanings. That is, stepped means past tense of step, attire means clothes, lovesome means lovely, mind means appearance, sword means to bind by an oath, oath means pledge or promise. These are the words. And I give you some mixed sentences. You do it at home. So here are some comparison. That is, as black as coal. Okay, as white as snow, as cool as cucumber, as bright as as bright as the sun, as sing as sweetly as a nightingale, as majestic as majestic as a nightingale, as majestic as a king, as graceful as the sun. Okay, this is your poem, and this comparison you have to learn it. As black as coal, as white as snow, as cool as a cucumber, as bright as the sun, sing as sweetly as a nightingale, as majestic as a king, as graceful as an angel. Okay, so you must read the poem. You must read the poem with the poet's name, and you must read word meanings, and you must every lines of these poems there is a filling the for the it is very helpful for you for the fill to fill up the blanks. Okay, so I also revised all the chapters of your literature 5, 6, 7, 8, and you must prepare yourself for the exam, and every line you must read. I repeatedly told you that you must read each and every line thoroughly. Okay, thank you.